I was watching a Chris Angel show last night.
Oh boy.
And I got it. He has got to be the worst fucking magician ever. He's
been on our show, sir.
Hack.
He's bad, huh?
He compelled me to freeze frame, rewind, take pictures like I'm gathering evidence. And then I'm realizing, why am I even doing this? That's not the same. Whoa, stop it. Take a picture.
What was his hack bit?
Wait a minute. Did you figure out that the magician was not really doing magic?
Exactly. That's when I finally said that to myself, I realized, like, what am I doing? Of course it's a trick, but it's so poorly done.
You don't like when it's done badly.
Right. I like if I'm going to watch a magician on television, I want to be mystified. I want to fucking not know how it's done. I want to
immediately
be amazed.
You want to go, how the fuck did he do that?
But I don't want to then be able to see, as the trick's happening, how the fuck it happened. Here's what he did.
Is this the one you saw?
No. This is the one where he walks across the fucking water.
Yeah, it's fucking you. There's no way to do that. That's magic.
Yeah, there's plexiglass on the fucking water.
No, it's not.
He uses...
Oh, my God. He's not doing this. He's not doing this. We're looking at a video where he's walking across a pool, and it's obviously plexiglass.
It's plexiglass just under the water.
And of course they're going to show a woman swimming underneath it.
Everyone he's involved with is in on the fucking trick, by the way. Every time you see Chris Angel doing a trick in public, everybody around him is a plant involved in the trick.
Of course he's walking across plexiglass.
Yeah.
There's nothing to this.
No.
As soon as you make a woman swim underneath it is the big reveal.
Yeah.
That you're trying to convince people that you're actually walking on water.
It's so bad. And
See, the shoe fell.
Why did the shoe fall off?
Because there's a gap between the two pieces of plexiglass.
Right.
So it looks like no one's there.
Right.
She just swam through another gap.
Right.
So it looks like you can't see him because it's plexiglass. But it's not. Yeah.
So to convince people that he's actually doing this, he makes his shoe fall off to go, no, see, there's no plexiglass. Oh, God.
Like, jump in the pool and do it yourself now. Like, that's what someone should do and go, hey, there's plexiglass here. And then they play the rockin' music.
Fuck yeah.
He's so awful.
46 million views for that shit?
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
I watched that 45 million times.
The fake.
And then he did it, and it was just step after step.
The fake fucking testimonials.
No, it's not.
How many dislikes does the video have?
10,000.
And how many likes?
38,000.
Okay.
Because there's idiots. I watched one last night where he had this woman, and she lays on a park bench. And then he has this guy, and he lays on a park bench, right across the little sidewalk from each other. They're separated by a sidewalk that's about 8 feet wide, and so they lay down. He's like, relax. He does his mumbo jumbo, and then he has people come up and grab the guy's arms and leg. One guy grabs his arms, one guy grabs his legs, one guy grabs the girl's arms, and one guy grabs the girl's legs.
Right.
And then he's rubbing like the girl's belly and goes, and the guys pull, and she comes in half. She just goes in half. Her legs now are in the guy's hands, her arms, and she's waving her arms around. She's like, now, it was so obvious. First of all, everybody there was in on it. They switched out the woman for either a midget woman or a woman that was amputated legs.
Sure.
And she had blonde hair, but she had like a troll, kind of like a primordial dwarf woman face.
Right.
And then the guy was wearing big sunglasses trying to cover up that he wasn't the same guy. And it's all done with camera cuts.
Can we see it?
If you could find that one.
What was it called?
Shit trick. Oh, it's awful. And I'm looking, just going, it's not the same people. It's so obviously not. This isn't a continuous trick. There's camera cuts.
You think it's fake?
Is this it?
It's so bad. It might be. It could be.
Is this it?
This might be. It might be a different version of the same trick.
Shit trick.
Her off the bench this way, okay? People that actually. What's your name?
Eva.
I'm gonna try using you two. Let's just try putting
And then
you
he switches
down
the
here.
legs
If I can have you lay down
with the guy.
just like this.
See, he just took a random
Perfect.
lady, though.
Straight back
Yeah.
to me. Okay, good. And could you go around?
And a
Okay,
random
you're a
lady
little-
here?
If she's around here,
They
you're a
did it
little
on
short.
two
All right.
separate
You come up
benches
for a
last
second.
time.
I'm sorry, no
And he's
offense.
famous because he's
You know, good
all
things
about
come
rock and
along.
roll.
Oh,
That's
he's
a
the
good thing.
rock and
What's your
roll
name?
magician.
He's the Guy
Emily,
Fieri
nice
of
to meet you.
magicians.
Can you come right
Everything.
over here for me for a second?
So
I
like
want you to lay down for
hacky.
me. Okay, perfect, just like that.
She's the one with the
Put your
fake
head
legs,
back, I
right?
Gotcha. Okay, put your hands
No,
over
there-
here.
she doesn't have
Just
to
like that.
be.
And grab her wrist.
They do it
Okay?
all with
Just
camera
don't let go of her
cuts.
wrist. And would you
There
be
doesn't
kind
even-
to
he
grab
doesn't even
her,
do this where-
her ankles, okay? Just grab her ankles.
Where
You can
like
pick up her legs. Is
if
that
you were
okay?
there,
You
you'd be
okay?
like, oh, I could
Okay,
tell he's
good,
doing
good.
something with fake
What we're gonna
legs.
try
No
here
fake legs.
is
They
I'm gonna
cut
ask
the
you to apply
camera and put
equal
another
pressure, okay,
fucking
both of you.
fidget
Apply equal
there instead
pressure.
of this woman.
And
All right, the
just
lady's
keep on pulling.
laying
Right,
on
just
the
pull as
bench.
if you want to drag her off
Someone
the bench.
grabbing her legs,
You
someone
pull as if
grabbing
you
her
wanna
arms,
drag
and
her off
they're gonna
the
pull her
bench this way,
apart.
Okay. Okay. You okay? Would you do me a favor? Close your eyes for a second. Perfect.
Yeah, she's just going to come in half. She's going to break in half.
All right. Good. I want you to apply even pressure.
Everyone there is in on this.
Why is there a towel over her?
Close your
Now
eyes.
there's not.
That's her skirt.
Now there is. Oh, of course.
Conveniently, she has a skirt on.
And I want you to just pull right now. Just pull. Pull.
Look how. And now she hobbles away.
Fuck yeah.
Now, obviously, there's somebody under there or something. It's
Why isn't he arrested?
right.
Unbelievable. I don't know what just happened.
Oh,
Yes,
God,
you
the
do.
acting
You're-
is horrible.
I don't know what just happened.
Her legs went one way and her head and the rest of her body went the
The
other way.
bench is in the middle, like, what do you want from me?
Scary.
And the actors are screaming.
This is scary.
This was unbelievable how he did that. I don't know.
Yes,
That's
you
amazing.
do know. There's a midget.
If your legs were laying on a park bench severed from your body, would
Yeah.
you use your hands to crawl away very quickly?
Yeah, she all of a sudden knows how to walk
do
on her
that.
hands, and it
Right.
looks like one of those people that don't have legs that walk on their hands.
She obviously, is amputated from the
He's
waist
terrible.
down.
They
And
did it with a man, too?
Yeah, they
His
did
boss
it with.
recently had acting work in Vegas. He's short.
Then he's in a restaurant, and he's just sitting there talking with the camera on him, and he goes, and he gets up. Oh, yeah.
Before you move on,
Yeah.
and I apologize. Like, all right, you're going to do that bit, right?
Uh-huh.
Why would you find better actors? The acting is what's more
It's
bothersome than
so
the trick.
bad,
Because now
yeah.
he's like, all right, to really push it forward, I need some reactions here. And the reactions are, I feel like I'm in the court again.
Yeah.
The
a
acting
little
is just
over the
horrible.
top. It's so bad.
Why would you interview them and hear them go, I just don't know what happened.
Yeah.
They all sound like Bob Eatman on the phone.
They're high. They pulled her apart. It was.
I think that's way worse than the trick is all right. It's kind of a cool trick if you think about it, but then pushing it forward with the bad acting is what really just is horrible to me. Anyway, guys, sorry.
No, he was at a restaurant. He had a video crew with him, and then he makes it look like, I'm going to do a trick here, spur of the moment. He goes over to a table where this woman is sitting there with her boyfriend, and she's got a tatted up sleeve, You could tell they're not real tats. You just tell.
How?
They just look fake and stuff. So he grabs the girl's arm and starts sucking on a goldfish tattoo
I want you to sit up.
on her arm.
Right.
And of course, the goldfish tattoo disappears when he pulls his head away, and then he spits a real goldfish into a water glass. And it was so obvious that it was a fake tattoo, and that she was in on it.
So why is he getting lazy all of a sudden with the bad acting?
I don't know. I think he just
because that's a cool concept for a magic trick,
right.
But if it's obvious that it's fake,
That's what it is. He's gotten so obvious what he's doing. Like, it's not tricking anybody. It's
mind freaking them.
Oh, is that
there's
what it
no
is?
mind freaking going on.
Not anymore.
Mind freak.
He's a nice guy. We've had him in.
Oh, I thought he was
said no
terrible.
to him a lot now.
Right
but.
from the time he sat his ass down in that chair and pulled that lump of string out from his eyelid.
The hackiest joke ever.
Oh,
anyone could do that one.
You guys are lying. That didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
How did that joke go again? He swallowed the thread, or
yeah, he swallowed it.
He said he's going to pull out of his eye, but he already obviously. I think we even noticed his eye was already red from the thread.
I was all bloodshot, and he's supposed to pull it out of his eye, and it's supposed to come out in a strand, but it was coming out in a strand, and then it came out in the conveniently accordion folded fashion, and then he just went like
you remember
the great Danton. I'll be at the Pantages across the street.
I tried watching The Prestige.
Yeah.
And my fucking Netflix copy just stopped. There was a damage in the DVD like 20 minutes in.
You've never seen the
No.
Prestige? Wow, it's
Very
great.
good.
Movie.
Yeah, I'll get it. But when I was watching, I was enjoying it.
The great Danton. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But where's his brother?
So the mind freak thing isn't happening. But I mean, he still does big numbers, and he's getting TV
He's
shows.
got a new TV show.
Well, that's what I was watching. And here's another thing that was just a lump of horse shit from this guy. He's doing this trick where there's a glass coffin inside.
Maybe it was sick.
It was a coffin. It was inside another glass box. And his trick was going to be he was getting inside the coffin, and they were going to pour cement in the big box. So he's going to be encased in the cement. He's somehow going to get out. So they're like, all right, we're going to do this in front of the Mirage. So they do this thing, and they made this big thing like it was so big that so many people were showing up. They had to close the roads, and the cops showed up, and he had to cancel it because there's dangerous, too many people. They kept saying, now there's 3,000 people, 4,000 people showed up. They're panning the crowd. There had to be 100, 150 people that they kept showing, and he was blatantly lying about that. There weren't
What's
people
wrong
there.
with him?
I don't know.
That's the shit I'm talking about. The
It was
bad
so
acting, the tattoo that already looks fake, and now you're trying to make 100, 200 people into 3,000 or 4,000.
So then he goes, he was very pissed off that they had to postpone it for a day.
Right.
Because of this. They canceled it. And he goes, we finally found another place to do it here at the Luxor. That's where he does his act. Why would he initially do it at the Mirage in the first place? And then all of a sudden, we're doing it at the Luxor. Obviously, they never were going to do it that first time. They lied about the people being there. So then they do it at the Luxor, and of course it's more people that are there that are in on it. He's not good. He's not.
Hey, Loyals, it's Chris
good.
Angel somewhere in Maui doing a little hiking. Just wanted to say, hey, what's
look
up?
out.
Hope you're having a great
Rock
day.
and roll.
I'm enjoying this beautiful.
Do a little trick for us out in the middle of nowhere.
In Hawaii, in my life, my first time, and having a ball. The series is coming out.
2 balls,
amazing.
I bet. In your
Spike,
mouth.
I'm telling you, man, you better be ready for this. My best work to date. Blowing up, going to be crazy. Make sure to check out the premiere. Now, it's October 15th at 10 p.m.
Well.
Check your local listings. But
You never want to have to say check your local listings.
So I'm giving you a little.
You want to be able to say nugget.
Ooh, nugget.
Hey, you fucking thief.
Now I like this guy.
The season finale live will be a little sneak peek.
That's what I saw,
Chris
apparently.
Angel Believe on Spike. Check it out.
I saw Chris Angel believe.
Whatever.
He's terrible.
He's terrible. You guys play the Mayor Menino thing?
No.
Oh, my God.
I want to hear it.
There's bus delays in Boston.
Yeah, if you remember yesterday, Baltazar was talking about it.
Oh, right, from our Jocktober segment.
So there's a
little tie-in action.
Bus delays. They just apparently laugh at everything, no matter what it is.
How bad was he?
He was terrible. He had this trademark high-pitched laugh that he does.
Yeah.
And so he would just shoehorn it in at sentences that weren't funny.
Yeah. Just laughing.
What are these guys doing?
And then the phony phone calls were just great.
They're not phony phone calls. They're Balt Busters.
Balt Busters. Yeah. And they're not actors, and they're not in on it, and they're not edited at all. I've never heard such bad, like that phone editing as I did yesterday. It was so bad.
And I found out that this guy uses actors for his phone calls,
right?
Supplied by the same prep burger service that we featured earlier this week on Monday.
Look at that; it all ties together.
So they have someone. Do they?
I hope we blow up the whole business.
Oh,
and then maybe these guys will start doing like real radio,
honest moments.
Honest moments, right? Exactly.
What else does he do? He takes older phone calls, older phony phone calls, edits out the other people, and puts in new actors in the.
What do you mean?
Well, no, he takes his old phone calls that he did.
Right,
that he already did.
But then he takes himself out of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he kind of plays around with the answers to the questions to make them a little more topical,
like newer sounding.
And then that way he doesn't have to go and make a new call.
The old call.
God.
He just re-edits the old ones, puts new questions.
I want to redo the butt plug call from fucking 20 years ago.
But what
and updated. Butt plug, I saw The Walking Dead.
What is it? Is he shoehorning like an Obamacare reference or something in just to make it sound like he just did this call?
Topical.
Oh, Christ.
Wait, do those actors just send their part? Like, do they say send 5 questions or 5 answers, and then he does the other part, and then mixes? Is that how it works?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not actually talking to him live, even in a production studio.
Generally not.
I doubt it.
Generally.
It's all work parts, and then they put it together in the production room. But Mayor Menino was talking about the bus delays up there in Boston. And we love when Mayor Menino speaks.
Oh, who doesn't?
I respect Mayor Menino a lot more since since the marathon bombing.
We killed him off?
No, man, because he hasn't held back.
No.
You know, he's not that PC about the shit going on in Boston. I like that.
Good for him.
But he's still a mumbling mess.
Thank you for all coming this evening.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming this evening. Thank you for coming this evening. He's fucking great.
Thank you for all coming this evening. As I promised earlier today, I'll give you some update information about the status of illegal work stoppage by a bus drivers union. Viola Transportation went to the federal court today.
What? Viola Transportation?
That's correct. They transport violas.
Violas.
He obviously works with a speech coach. Because there's some kind of like
adult speech,
but there's a rhythm where like the speech coaches decide if you could speak in this type of rhythm, you'll be able to get some of the stuff out because you hear it. Like he tries to roll.
Yeah. I do like his speeches though, and he's like, "And here in Boston," his dramatic
proclamations.
Speeches. Yes, exactly.
Proclamating ass.
Viola Transportation went to the federal court today seeking an immediate emergency injunction against the union in their illegal action.
What?
The federal court has not granted this injunction at this time. If they do not return to work tomorrow, the city and Viola Transportation will continue to pursue all legal actions available, including monetary damage against the union and those who have participated in this illegal action.
Stat 7. Monetary
action.
Monastery.
There's a lot going on there, huh?
I would assume so.
Wow.
I think he's talking about how people are going to go to school tomorrow in this next clip. I think.
Tomorrow, it's clear that at this point, not clear.
Nothing's clear at this point.
I didn't even know he was saying it's clear at this point. It's clear at this point.
I know we break it down every time, but what happens?
Oh, that's that fucking giant tongue. There's some kind of a problem with the synapse between his fucking brain. And
there's an Asian driver in the way of the words.
Yes.
All the words are just piling up behind the Asian driver in the tunnel.
Yeah. It all sounds so clear in his brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it just falls apart.
As we acknowledge the time here in Boston.
Tomorrow, it's clear that at this point, it's not clear at this point, whether the bus drivers will return to work and drive the buses. The city is asking parents to plan to drive their students to school or plan alternative transportation for their students.
He would say, wouldn't he say, bring your kids to school?
Yes.
Parents are asked to drive their students to school.
Parents
What
don't
an
have
ass.
students.
He's so bad at this.
Why can't he just have a spokesperson? Well, it's
He
too late
should.
now because he's just about done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he should just have a spokesperson. This is what Menino has to say.
For the students. To help parents get to work on time tomorrow, the Boston Public Schools will open for 1 hour earlier for drop-off prior to the normal start of school.
Normal.
The MBTA will assist us.
The what?
MTTA.
Right.
The empty tea tray.
The empty tea tray should be filled with new batches of tea. Tea is a big part of Boston. I love him.
You love when he just emphasizes one word out of nowhere.
It's so great. The pride we feel here in the Northeast.
What's those words that he locks onto?
Yeah.
Clear in that. Like, it's very clear.
It's not clear. Not clear.
He said the exact opposite thing that he meant.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very clear, not at all clear.
Normal start of school. The MBTA will assist us, as they did today, in offering free rides to any student.
Oh, God, he is a stuttering,
He
muttering
almost said
prick.
to any students.
Yeah,
Free
yeah.
rides for any students.
No, sir.
The MBTA.
Made the announcement that instead of schools being open an hour early, he said schools will be open for an hour.
For an hour.
Open for an hour.
And I think Mayor Menino is upset at the protesters here in this next clip. I think that's what he's getting at here.
I want to thank the parents. This is extremely frustrating for them. I don't blame them for being angry. I'm extremely angry.
Uh-oh.
Our young people should not be hurt because of selfish people who only want...
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened?
His coffee is all over the floor. What'd you
Do you
do?
have any towels in here or napkins?
I got a little bit of...
No, we need get a cleanup crew in here.
What happened?
How careless.
I just moved to the left of my coffee. It didn't get on any equipment. It's on the floor.
I like how it spilled all over your gum, though, too.
Yeah, my gum. I lost 2 packs of gum.
His gum went on the floor, his coffee went up, and he just went, fuck!
Sorry.
Did it splash all over your shoes?
I saw it tipped over, and it fell onto the counter, and then I watched it happen. Can I have those, madam? Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's too good.
Oh, yeah, this is not good. This is.
I think that is...
She gives me 2 napkins. It's like the Kennedy assassination. She brings me a tissue. Thank you. Dude, it tipped over. It laid on the table for a nanosecond, and I just went, oh, that's going over.
And you know.
It hit the floor. Oh.
Did you try to catch it?
Of course I did. No, I didn't. I tried to film it. Of course I tried to catch it.
There's this moment of hope that the top's not going to come off and everything's going to be fine.
Nah, I knew it, dude.
Yeah.
The top kind of came off as it was coming over, and there was just no way.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
That's really funny.
Thank you. And can I have another coffee?
Anyway, so he's upset at the protesters as Jimmy cleans coffee from everything.
I want to thank the parents. This is extremely frustrating for them.
Okay.
I don't blame them for being angry.
Okay.
I'm extremely angry.
Oh, shit.
Our young people should not be hurt because of selfish people who only want to cause disruption in our city.
Cause disruption.
Our parents are stronger. Our school community is stronger than this union may think. We'll continue to make sure all safety standards are met. Is it interesting? 82% of our students were in class today.
A2.
What?
He said an interesting A2%.
Oh, okay.
A2%.
No, an interesting A2%.
A2.
Yes. What? Let me hear that again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are met. Is it interesting? 82% of our students were in class today. And tomorrow, school will be open once again. This union cannot stop our schools from educating our young people. And the only thing in jeopardy here is their own livelihood.
They'll own livelihood.
They're going to own livelihood.
They'll own livelihood.
I know somebody should be in school today.
Oh.
Mayor Menino should take a class or two.
Speech therapy.
Yeah.
You know what was the worst part is after it spilled,
Yeah.
this twat went, how careless.
Sam started laughing immediately.
That made me laugh. How careless.
How careless.
Ian had his fingers in his mouth like, oh, I want to laugh, but I don't know how pissed Jim is.
He's mad.
But I was like, nope.
You just start laughing immediately.
Well, was careless.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
So there you go. Mayor Menino. Still doing great up there.
For an interesting 82%.
Buffer
Yeah. Our young children should not be kept from learning because of a greedy union. Yeah, Boston, 2%.
Careful, careless.
As Jimmy Norton wastes his coffee,
He poured it on the floor it spilled.
went on the floor.
My favorite part was listening to him not know where the sentence ends.
Yeah.
So he'd stop and then 2 more words, stop. 2 more words, stop.
Yeah, he just does like these 2 words at a clip.
For our students.
Yeah.
And the unions in the schools.